Alright, so how to set up a configurable product. First of all, we're going to go here to manage products. Then we are going to go to add product. Alright, so this is where you're going to choose basically what you need. We'll put everything into one size, including color and flavor, just to make it a bit easier for us. Here is configurable, so it's simple and configurable, the two that you're going to use. In this case, we're going to make the body of the product and then come back to it later. Here we can choose size or color, or both. So for example, a Vanquish Blue 70 Vision will come in two different sizes and different colors. You could use both. In this case, we have some TYR swimwear. It comes in three different colors and sizes, of course. We could use both, but we want to display each one so everyone thinks we have more product. So we're just going to choose size. Continue. Here's where we're going to write in all our information. Alright, here what we're going to do is type in the product name. For this purpose, I already have a lot of it ready, so it's going to be the Durafast swimwear from TYR. Alright, here I'm no good at spelling, so women's TYR. And in this case it's blue. Get rid of that. Here's where you're going to put the description. So this description here is a long description. This is what you're going to see down the bottom here. And then the short description it's normally going to be in this area. We went to another suit. Let's go to a wetsuit, entry level. You'll see this small description, short description. So here's a short description, and there's generally the longer description, depending on how you put it. So I'm going to put it both. Is it a featured product? This is going to show it on the front page. So if we go to Swim23's front page, this will allow it to pop up in this area here. Okay, and they can scroll along. Is it try wetsuit high? So no. Otherwise, it's going to go to another website and advertise there. Brand name, we're going to choose TYR. Okay. Status. We can disable it and then no one can see it until we're finished using it. So we'll come back and do that one. URL key. This can be automatically displayed. Alright, visibility must be in catalog search. Alright, allow gift message, no, that's fine. And is it a web special? Only if it is a something that you can only get off the web, or the price is only off the web. So if we were to go to women's swimwear, go to some of the Zogs, if we went web special, it would come up with this little sign here. Okay. In this case we don't need it. Videos, this is where you can embed YouTube videos. Alright, so a lot of the swimming paddles and all that will have this in there. Prices, this is where we're going to put the price. Okay, so let's find out the price for this puppy. It doesn't have a price. There it is, $47.50, that's the wholesale price. Now this is where it gets tricky and you're going to have to remember what you're doing. $47.50, the retail price is basically $95. In this case we're going to be doing 25% off. So 25% off, let's call that 76. Then we're going to go to tax, so taxable, and that's what you've got to click there, taxable goods. The next one we can go to is images. For this I've saved everything to my desktop just for quick reference, otherwise you do need to search for it. If you don't have it, it's very easy to Google search. A lot of them will be in Google before you go anywhere else if you need to. Here, and then this is important, once you've uploaded it, then we want to make sure we click these boxes here. Now these will change, you can use different ones if you want to. Basically here, if we go to, it will change if we go to clearance products. here's the front end view. Alright, which is your base image, thumbnail, sorry. And then your base image is inside the product, so it may come up with a different photo once they go in the product. We normally keep it all the same. This could be a different picture, but in this case we don't need to. It's all the same. It's not a major. There we go. We can choose other ways. Design, we don't need to worry about that. Inventory, yes, we need to put it in stock if we have stock of it. Websites, this is we select where it's allowed to show up. Okay, yeah. If categories, this is where we click what categories we wanted. So whatever website you chose, if we chose swim shop, you've got to put it into the swim shop, otherwise it still won't show. This is going to be women's swimwear. Okay, that's a one piece. It's also on clearance, so when we go to 23, we've got to make sure we put it in the appropriate category. So 23 clearance sales, swimwear, women, and then also under swimwear, women, and one piece. Then we go to related products. Now this is where we can put in these products down here, so they link. So you can type in a word. Let's go try swim, and then all the try swim product will come up. Swim solution, so solution, and that will come up. Go to some upsells. If this here, all this stuff here is not showing, you want to press reset filter, and it will all come up. Here we want to go, say we some pull boys, so pull. If we use configurable, that will then break it down because the size won't show, only the configurable products will show with the pictures. So we might junior, senior, maybe some rings, maybe some pedals, PAD. Some stroke makers. There we go. Some matrix pedals. Okay. Then we go down to associate. So this is where we're going to basically add our sizing. What we want to do first of all is we want to save everything. So we're going to save and continue. All this is going to save. It will generally take a little while because there's a lot of work that it is doing. This can take up to about 60 seconds to 90 seconds, depending on what we need to do there. Alright, now, next, once you see its product is successfully saved, it will then save the name. Now you can save it earlier if you need to. You can save it at any point that we've gone through if you need to. If we look up here, it's all, yeah, we might just need to take that back. There we go. Alright, so now we're going down associated products. This is where we're going to add. Alright, so here we want to untick that because we want to put in our own product code. Again, here we go. So here's a product code that we want, so ladies 8. Add that in, we're going to choose the weight. Now this was important because some of the websites will calculate the cost of shipping based on weight. So it's generally 0.5 and it will round up in 0.5 increments. So 1.0, 1.5, 2.0. Status, we want it enabled because we want it to be seen. If this is disabled, you still won't be able to see that size. Enabled visibility, we want nowhere because we don't want this in the catalog. We only want the configurable product because now, of course, we're doing the simple product. Size, so ladies 8. Ladies 8. That'll be fine. Quantity, how many do we have in stock? This one here, we have 5. In stock, quick create. And then we'll see it's added down the bottom here. We do the same again. This time we go to women's 10. In the code. Everything else should have been saved. To change the size again to women's 10. And of course, how many do we have in stock in the 10? We have 8. Create. And so on. I use 12. Got 8 in stock. Okay, these 14. And we have 5 in stock. And then size 16, as you can see it's been created down here. How many in stock? We just got the one. Okay, so now we've done that, we've got all the sizes in there. If we wanted to change the price, we could. What we'd do is, for example, you might come across funky trunks and 2 bottom sizes are less. This is where you put, say, -10. So they take $10 off the price. Alright, if you put in 10, that will plus $10 on the price. So whatever your base price was, you can either go up or down if you need to, if you want to change the pricing for each size. Remember here, okay, now we want to enable it. Once we enable it, it can be seen. And if we want to, we can change some of the search terms in here, because this here is what Google will be using. So Install Me is quite a popular one, so we can use that. It's in your main product up here must be in catalog search for it to be visible. Enable, once you've done that, ready to go, click save, and then wait for it to save. This can take 60 to 90 seconds, sometimes a little bit more, depending on web speed, depending on see what the website's doing. Remember, it is updating 4 or 5 websites at once, so it will take a little while. Okay, so now it's come back to the main dashboard once you saved it. If you want to stay in that product, you press save and continue. If you want to come out of that, you can save it and it will push you back to the screen. So if we go back to products, if we put it in the right categories, it should turn up. There we go. Of course, we've put it on the sale price, down from 99. There we go. Durafast, women's TYR. There's all the sizes that it's just created. Alright, product description. We've added in what we need to add in for perhaps some people who want to upgrade. If people then want to change, they can. Alright, that's how we add a product.